I've had like a totally long day today, but it's all good. I've had fun. I won't call it fun. It's not like I went anywhere. I was inside the house all day long watching TV and stuff. But it's been fun. I've been communicating. I've been trying new things. It's been good. I'm a happy place. I'm kind of impressed with myself actually. Anyway, okay, this is wait, I didn't introduce myself. Welcome. This is another episode with your girl, Kefis Judith, and today is going to be another installation in our Just Sex series. I think this is 6, Just Sex 6. Yeah, how to sext. Yeah. So before we get into this, disclaimer, please. I am not a bad person, and neither am I a whore because I know, all these things. This is just knowledge that is readily available for us on the internet and in our daily lives. And let's be honest, let's not be hypocrites. If you're not having sex already, you will have sex sometime in the future, hopefully when you are married in your respective homes. And let's be honest, nobody ever looks forward to bad things. Nobody looks forward to mediocre things. People look forward to good things. People look forward to greatness. So if you're going to be great in the money-making aspect, please also be great in the taking care of your spouse aspect, which also involves sex. And that is the angle I am playing with this. And so do not take this as me encouraging you to, participate in fornication. But, life is good. Live your life how you want it. I am not here to tell you how to live your life. So however, whatever you want to do, you go ahead and do it and be happy. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, if you're not happy, then life was not worth living at all. So make sure that when everything you do, be in pursuit of your happiness. As I am here with you, trying to get my episodes up in the air and have people listen to me. So I wish I could talk. I wish this was a conversation. It's going to be a back and forth because it'd be easier to teach you if I could talk to you and I could talk back, you could talk back to me. I can't do live episodes with this thing, and I would really love to do one, but I don't think I have that many committed listeners yet, so I have to push more. But in the near future, I would hope to do live episodes where you guys can call in. You can actually call in, or we can have a live chat on the site where you can say things and I can talk and you can comment and I will read your comments and respond openly here, and that would be great. Thank you very much for all your listens in the past. And if you're new here, welcome. Now, what is sexting? Sexting is a combination of two words: sexual texting, sex and text, sext. And what that is you and someone else whom you're cool with communicating and sharing with each other your desires and your hopes and, for your sexual lives and how you want to be with each other. Clearly describing to someone what you would want to do to their body, and having them clearly describe to you what they want to do to your body. This enhances a sexual relationship between partners, and it keeps things exciting and fun. For those of you who are looking for ways to stay kinky, yes, this often includes nudes, pictures of boobs, some dick pics, just some sexy poses, even if it's just a picture of you with some black light but your silhouette is showing, just some sexy images that may have you looking real good and stuff, and you in sexy lingerie and all that kind of stuff. And all this makes your sexual life so much more better, so much more fun, gives you something to look forward to. Now, I can't exactly tell you how to do this, but I can give you a few tips and tricks. So I'm going to go in 3 portions. First, the topic, the heading, then we'll go into the body, that's the middle, and then the end, the conclusion. And let's see. Let's start with the beginning. First of all, rule number 1, you don't do this with strangers. You're supposed to do this with people, someone you already know, someone you already have, a relationship with, a thing with, someone that you guys are super cool together. You understand your lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse, the person that you love to be with, the person who you already want. Or even if it's just someone that you guys are just getting to know each other, and you guys know that, okay, you guys are in that place where you're comfortable with each other. You don't just walk into random people people's places and be like, oh, hey, I want your body. Oh, let's send me picture. That doesn't work. That will not fly. You're not going to have lit sexual sex and sexual texting, and that would just be weird and could lead to you getting blocked. And I'm sure you don't want to get blocked. Okay, deep breaths. So it's going to be like, hey, how are you? I missed you. I want to see you. And such sweetness. And the other person could reply, oh, I've missed you too. What are you doing? I'm just on my bed. Ooh, what are you wearing? And ooh, let me see. Then you can FaceTime and, carry on from there. Or you can just send a picture and be like, ooh, you look so good. Ooh, I wish my hand could be all over your body. Ooh, those shirts you're wearing give me life. They're so fucking sexy. I want to put my hand down your crotch and just, and that is how you start. And you just a sort of expression, So I was a bit fast. You don't just rush into it like that because it looks like hair. That's the only reason why your hair. You don't want to look like a pervert. I don't, you can look like a pervert, whatever you want. Okay, now for the body. Now, when you're getting into this, you have to be very descriptive. You can't just be like, I want to give you head. That is so vague. Like, what is head? No, it's I want to lay you down with your back arched so that I can get, with your hips right up in my face, so I can stick my tongue deep inside you, so I can rotate. Just you have to be very specific, so I can do the things that I want to do to you, apply some pressure on your clit with my tongue, roll it round and round, or I want to suck your dick. It's not a very, sufficient things. I want to put your cock, and you have to say in a very sexy way. You're texting, but you have to text in a sexy way. Like, I want to put your cock in my mouth, and I want to, play with the tip with my tongue, and take it all into my mouth and to like gag or something. There's something sexy. These are things that I would typically say in such a situation, and I think maybe take some tips from me because I'm teaching you how to do it. And for the ending, it's not, and if each person takes a turn to lead, it's not like, okay, you must, it's not something, there's a science to it or the specific instruction, but to make it more fun, okay, someone goes first, like, hey, oh, I do, you do this, oh, as a guy, guys ever see take the lead oftentimes, so he's like, oh, I do this to you, I do that, oh, I carry you, I place you on my cock, I ram you from underneath, and then the girl can take her first, like, oh, after I come, this and that, and just mix it up, both of you share very descriptive, very detailed. You don't have to rush it, you don't have to, make it feel like, it's forced or whatever. You just have to make them feel like, okay, well, that's good. Should say things that you would want, The only limit here is your imagination. That's the honest truth. The only limit here is your imagination. And if your imagination is not limited, then you will not be limited. Someone like me, I have a very active, my imagination is overactive. Like, sometimes I get lost in that world and I don't even want to be a part of the human race anymore because my imagination is fantastic. So, like, in there, you can now detail out whatever fantasies you have. Oh, I see you wearing this, mouth gag while I whip you, whatever it is you want, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Yeah, and whoever is detailing, would need some sort of confirmation from you who's receiving, like, oh yeah, baby, oh God, I would love that, or wow, I can't believe it, oh, that would be so good. Some sort of, affirmation, like, yes, you are still in the mood with them and you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, typically sometimes they'll say, okay, touch yourself, and that is what happens. That is the ultimate goal for you, both of you, to find release. So if you're touching yourself and he's touching himself, you could come. I don't know how that would work, because I personally am not a fan of masturbation or self pleasuring, because it has never worked for me, and so I don't even bother trying anymore. For those of you, if it works for, kudos. So if he says touch yourself, you can go ahead there and do some dirty DJ and whatever you want to, and keep it going. And I guess so. And for the end, you don't just say, oh, I've come, we. No, you need to, the description also gets to that part, and then you don't just end it like, okay, thanks, good night. You keep up with the romantic sweetness. You're like, oh my god, baby, that was so good. I can't wait to do that. Obviously, sometimes you just say you fall asleep in the morning, but in the morning you continue like, oh, that was so good. Wow, I was so wet thinking about you, or oh, I was so horny imagining all these things that we could do together, or all those things. Do you understand? You have to keep being descriptive is the major part, and not being a pervert. You understand? And do not be shy. That's one thing that a problem that I used to have. I used to be super shy. I had to beat that shyness out of my own goddamn self. I used to be super shy. Now, you need to work on your shyness. If you're a kind of shy person, do not be shy. You really needn't be shy. If you're going to open your body and you open your mind to someone else, then let them in. Do you understand? You know, oh, I want to kiss you. Stop. If you're not, don't just jump into the, oh, let's have sex part. But then like, oh, I want to kiss you. You know, I want to feel my tongue in your mouth, or something simple and small and sweet. From there you can progress. Don't just try to dive in because you might choke. You might be like, what happened next, and then you be giddy like a little child. Don't. So just take it, be calm, be cool. Life is not that hard. You just have to be, you know, mellow sometimes. Oh, coming from me, that's funny because I am the most hyperactive person in the world. Okay, well, I don't know if I've covered all the bases, and I know that you might have questions because I don't really know how else to put this. If you like have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment under the speaker page. The speaker page, it has the comment section, so you comment there, and I reply comments. So I will be there. If you reach me on Twitter, anywhere you find this link and you can communicate with me there, and please do, and I would love to answer all your questions. Don't be ashamed. You can come anonymously. I don't need to know who you are. Do you understand? Yeah, I even have that curious cat thing, so you can just anonymously ask me questions, and I am not in any way going to, you know, shade you, or I'm going to answer your questions plainly and honestly. So it's been so good to be here, and I'm sorry I didn't miss last week. I don't know what happened, but I promise that, you know, it's going to be good. Speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned, but on Twitter I'm doing this whole new series of an unsatisfied somebody. So like yesterday I was an unsatisfied pervert, which is what led to this topic. Today I was an unsatisfied Christian, and tomorrow I could be an unsatisfied whatever inspiration I receive, because that is me basically complaining and ranting about the things that are happening in life that, you know, people are just glossing over or not taking seriously, and things that, you know, the little things really matter, and the little things that matter to me are things I talk about when I say, okay, so tomorrow I could be an unsatisfied lover, an unsatisfied woman, whatever it might be. So I'm really grateful that you guys listen to my podcast, and I'd be really happy if I could get some more feedback and topic suggestions from you guys. Thank you so much for this, and I will catch you next week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.